Alright, so I just really need to be honest. So there was a time where I was really in love with the Lord. He was everything. Like, I lived and breathed just the Lord. Like, it was great. But then something happened along the way where I fell into sin, and I couldn't forgive myself for it for a very long time. And once I did forgive myself, or at least what I thought was forgiving myself, I felt like I had to work back to the Lord. Like, I had to work to get back to the place where I was. And that was about maybe 2 years ago. So since then I've been working and I've been working and I've been working. And the funny thing about it is I didn't even realize that I was working. And so I've been working and working and working, and I'd get tired, I'd get frustrated, and it's just so much. I felt like I constantly had to prove myself to people. I felt like I constantly had to prove myself to God. I felt like I had to constantly just strive for people to see that I was a woman of God. I know that I'm a woman of God. These other people know it too, because there's just no denying it. But because I'm working, because I'm striving, because I have these false expectations of myself in my head, I can't see that the Lord has already approved of me. The Lord loves me, and I don't have to work myself up back to Him. And because of this, I haven't been consistent with my blog, with YouTube, with a lot of things, because I'm working and I'm not allowing the Lord to organically just flow through me, and I'm not beholding Him. Like, I'm just working and striving. The posts that I have to write about, and the videos that I had, and just these different things just don't flow naturally anymore. I haven't made a video because I don't have anything to talk about. I don't know what to talk about. I haven't posted a blog post because I don't know what to write about. And I am at a huge I don't know moment. And everyone is like, just turn back to the Lord. Just behold Him. And I'm like, that sounds great and all, but it's been so long since I've actually done it that I don't know how to do it. I never felt good enough. I never felt like I was doing enough. I'm on the worship team in my ministry. I never felt like I was good enough there. I never felt like I was good enough for God. Like, there are certain things that I would want from God, and it just wouldn't happen. I'm like, okay, well, Lord, am I not good enough for you? Or I'll expect something from Him and it doesn't happen. I'm like, okay, well, I have to keep working to get to that point, because if I can just get to that point, then I'll get what I want. And that's just, one, that's the wrong mindset to have. And two, it's such a tiring mindset. Y'all don't know how tired I am. And like I said, I'm at a huge I don't know moment, and I don't really know how to proceed. But I do know one thing, and that the Lord is good, and that He is faithful concerning His children. So I know that it won't always be like this, and I know that once I just behold the Lord and run back to Him and all that good stuff, then He'll definitely be faithful concerning me. I do remember His promises, and I know that He is, like I said, faithful concerning them. I just have to get to a place where I'm not working to receive them, because they're not things that are earned. They're freely given. And when I begin to try and work for those things, I'm going to be tired. So I don't know. I just really had to, I guess, kind of let this out and also kind of encourage anyone else. Like if this is something that they're going through, then ask for help. If you have elders at the church, pastors, more mature believers, ask them for help. Ask people for accountability. Ask people for scripture. And if you're anything like me, you know scripture. Scripture is not something that's foreign to you. You know it like the back of your hand. But it's a thing of believing it. Like, you have to believe in it. You know, and once you accept that you don't have to work or prove yourself to the Lord, then things will change. And personally, I just haven't accepted that yet. And I don't really know what accepting that looks like. But yeah, I just felt like I had to be honest with y'all. So there it is. I appreciate y'all for supporting me, and I pray that y'all continue to support me, because I definitely want to be better. I will upload more consistently on this channel. My blog, I will get that popping again. But anyone who has stuck around this long, I appreciate y'all. So yeah, bye you guys.